someone that you work with or have worked with in the past. It was really cheap and miserly with you, but they are now coming forward with something much more generous. All right, this could be a love situation or this could be a career situation. Take it as it resonates. But basically, we've got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is all about collaborating together, working together, feeling really like building a future over the slow long term together. It's about partnerships, collaborations, and it literally can deal with the workplace. It's about strong foundations as well. Now, the King of Pentacles, he's normally like the CEO of the tarot, right? He's very generous. This is masculine earth sign energy. But here in the reverse, he is miserly. He is cheap. He does not give anyone what they deserve of his time or his energy. All right, so this literally could be a work situation you've been dealing with where your employer's just been a cheap jerk with you. Maybe you got denied a raise or denied something that you really needed for your work to be successful. Or if this is more of a relationship situation, this is a situation where you felt like you were building a future with this person, but they always held back. They weren't really there. They weren't investing in this relationship the way you wanted them to. Well, they're about to surprise you, and I'll show you in the reading. All right. So we start off the reading with you being represented as the High Priestess. Now, this reading does give me vibes about relationship vibe. I'm going to interpret this as both relationship and career, but honestly, I lean a little more towards the relationship vibe, and it's because of the inclusion of the High Priestess. And then you are also going to see the counterpart to the High Priestess, the Hierophant, in this reading. All right, so when you're being represented by the High Priestess, this means you are really achieving new spiritual heights. You are someone who's very in tune, very in flow. You literally could be a Pisces or a Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. But she is the energy of really knowing her spiritual truth, knowing her real path. She knows who she is, and she is in flow with the universe. All right, crossing that are your hopes and dreams with the Star. So this is the big challenge. The big challenge is trying to achieve what you've always desired, okay? And I feel like, again, I'll show you why. I feel like this is more likely a relationship that you've always desired or have desired for a long time. But this could be a work situation, a career opportunity that you have been wanting for a very long time. Whatever it is you've been manifesting here, that you've really been pouring your energy and your soul into, that is, I feel like you haven't felt like that wish has been granted yet, but this reading's telling me that that wish is about to be granted. All right, at the bottom of this, the lowest polarity of the situation and what's been going on is, all right, Two of Pentacles is not a bad polarity, honestly. It is about balancing work and life, having a work-life balance. So if this is more of a career reading, it's also just about being a balanced person, right? Just sort of understanding that you have to allow yourself in a relationship time to be with the person as well as time alone. It's just being very balanced, being able to juggle things too, right? Knowing that you have competing responsibilities and being able to juggle those well. It's kind of a playful card in a lot of tarot decks, although in this one it's less playful, but he's a juggler, right? He's having a good time and he's very much in flow with life. And I feel like that's your energy. But in the recent past, we have this Hierophant in the reverse. A Hierophant is representative of traditional conventions. So if this is a career position, maybe you've been working for a higher education institution, or maybe you've been working for a religious organization, or you've been working for a place that company that's just been around forever and ever. Well, they've experienced some hard times here if this is a career reading. And whatever situation them being kind of cheap with you, it actually doesn't have anything to do with you or your performance. It just has to do with the hard times that they've been through. Similarly, if this is a romantic situation, this is the divine masculine counterpart to the High Priestess. So this is, for me, confirming that you guys are divine counterparts here. But this person's just been out of sorts. They have not had their priorities straight, and I feel like that's been abundantly clear to you in the recent past. You've learned how this person, they just haven't had their shit together. They really haven't been investing in the things that they should be investing in. And it includes your hard work and your desire to build something with this person. It's them. Now, at the highest polarity here, we have Piscean energy with the hanging man or the hanged man. So the hanged man, he represents getting a new perspective on things. And I feel like this person or this company, depending on the situation, they've had to have a little awakening experience. And I think you have too. I think you've realized how much you're not interested in giving to things or people or companies that aren't interested in investing in you. So if this is a career reading, I feel like you've been putting your resume out there, just seeing what's available. Oh, you're not going to give me that raise? All right. Let's see what the universe brings me. You've just been getting your name out there and just going, all right, I'm not going to continue to invest in this if you're not going to invest in me. Similarly, if this is a relationship, I think you've realized this person's priorities were screwed up. And so you're just like, well, if not you, then somebody better. And you've just been super in flow about this. And this is about to majorly pay off. So with the Six of Pentacles here, this is someone being incredibly generous with you, right? So this person, if it's a person, or this entity, if it's a corporation or a company, they are about to make you a big offer, right? With the Six of Pentacles here, this is about almsgiving, right? This is about charity. This is about being really generous with your time, with your money, with your talent. And so you are about to receive in a big way something really special. This could look like a bonus if this is a career reading, or this could look like someone really making a tangible investment in your relationship, showing up in a completely new energy. I am leaning a little bit more towards the love reading because representing the situation here, we do have the Lovers. It can be a twin flame card, but it basically is a card of the universe is bringing this relationship in for you. You really have no control over this situation. This is the universe bringing this in. This is something fated. This is something that our souls agreed before this lifetime to go through. This is a divine counterpart energy mirroring the High Priestess and as well as the Hierophant together here. Gemini energy. So Gemini could be important. Also Taurus. I had to mention Taurus. Doesn't have to be though. Just calling out signs. But more than that, this is something that is absolutely fated. When we see the Lovers, particularly in the upright here, the universe is bringing the two of you together for a reason. This is not something that anyone can really stand in the way of. All right, with the advice here, you're being told to accept this return. So this is likely someone that indeed they had to split away for a while. They had to tend to things. They had to get their Hierophant self straightened out before heading back into you. They had to get their priorities in order for them to return and really return in an energy that they know that you're going to accept. The Eight of Cups in reverse, it's very much the energy of someone offering just a huge apology, someone just being like, I am so sorry, I was just not where you needed me to be. I've been truly working on myself. This is something I absolutely want. I want to give my all to it at this point. It's that kind of language. And so the advice here is to hear this person out and really sincerely consider reconciling with this person, really seriously consider their apology. Now, I will say, word of caution, when you are getting back together with someone from the past, I always recommend taking it slow, right? To really gauge whether or not someone has truly done the inner work to move from this energy of being completely spiritually unaligned, kind of this miserly energy where you're not really wanting to give to a relationship or a situation or a person. If you're really going to straighten that out, that takes a considerable amount of time. So it should have been a considerable amount of time since this person's showing back up here. And it should be a permanent change that you can witness over the course of time. Usually people, they can keep a mask maybe for up to about 3 months, but somewhere around that 3-month mark, you're going to start seeing cracks in that mask if this isn't a truly changed person. So I would offer that advice here as well. Be open to this reconciliation. This does have a chance to be successful. That's what this is telling you here. But also be cautious. Give it time. Take it slow. Watch and observe this person over months before completely welcoming them back. All right, so with your greatest hopes and desires, I feel like you are hoping for and you're going to receive the clarity you have wanted about this relationship for a long time. I don't feel like this person was very open or honest with you about what was going on with them and in their life. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is really telling you you're going to have a lot of clarity here. You guys are going to really be sitting down here, and your desire to have a really good chat with this person, really good communication with this person. I think all of that is possible at this time with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a beautiful ace. It's a fresh start that really is about clear communication, clarity of the situation, getting on the same page with someone. All right, and in the end result here, we do have the Queen of Swords. Now, you could be a feminine air sign, or they could be, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, though. But I really feel like more than that, this is lessons learned. The Queen of Swords, that is always the wisdom message to me, is she is the widow of the tarot. She has loved, she has lost, and she has learned from it. And she now can set really strong boundaries, and she can cut through the nonsense with that big old sword of hers. She ain't putting up with nothing. She's got her head on straight, and she can really kind of determine logically if this is going to be the right thing for her. And I feel like that's ultimately the outcome here, is all of this happened for a reason. It's so that you can enter this relationship with completely open eyes. All right, so that is this reading for you. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please do give this video a like. Please subscribe to the channel below.